and I'd like to introduce Lisa. I met Lisa, it must be nearly 5 years ago now, when you came. 6 years, gosh, time goes quickly. And I met you, Lisa, with your mum, and you came into the trust because you were concerned about the care your mum was receiving. And also you wanted to do your best to actually keep your mum at home. And there was very little support. And you know that your mum, Margarita, that was her wish, was to be cared for at home. And you were determined to make that happen. And really you've achieved so much over that period of time. And I've just met your mum again, and she looks really, really well. Thank you. All the care, the excellent care she's received, has meant that she's able to stay at home, and she's been well. And she hasn't, your mum hasn't been admitted to hospital, for the last,
it'll be 4 years.
4 years, so that's just fantastic. And your mum suffers with dementia, doesn't she?
Yeah.
And her condition has deteriorated over that time a little. But today, you know, I've visited her and she really looks well generally, and she's been cared for in a very loving way. And I just want you to talk to us a little bit about how you've achieved that, because you've actually, there's a number of challenges you've come across, but you've been so determined to get the right care for your mum. It's a credit to you. So I thought if you could tell us a little bit about your story and your mum.
It has been a roller coaster. When I reflect back now, dementia, first of all, it has changed me as a person. I did make my mum a promise. My mum wanted to pass away. She's lived here for 50 years. It's her own home, and it's where she's always been happy. She's raised the family here. When my mum got diagnosed, she was always getting UTIs, chest infections. Back in 2013, I decided that I needed to change the GP. My mum had been with the same GP for 75 years, and I changed GP to a local GP. We are very lucky because Dr. Kunga is outstanding, and it goes down to having a good relationship with the receptionist. They're all aware. If I do have any problems, sometimes I just ring up and he's at the door. And I think, oh, back in 2016, my mum's care needs changed over, and my mum's care was then funded through the NHS. It was hard to start with because we had agencies and it just didn't work out. It wasn't person-centred to my mum's needs and myself. I decided I want my mum to have her own care team, some people staff that know my mum, that are not just running in from one call to another. So myself and my cousin, we started to try and recruit our own care team.
Hi, my name's Beth. I'm one of the carers for Lisa's mum. My job involves giving Rita personal centred care, making sure that she's safe and happy at home. We do things like put her rollers in her hair, get her dressed up nicely, interact with her throughout the day and help with her meals. We're always trying to do the best for Rita and give her the most personal centred care, and it's about continuing her life on from what she used to do before she got dementia to what she'd still be doing now if she didn't have dementia.
And how has the Admiral nurse helped you?
She's wonderful. Kelly, I just feel she's given me so much confidence and faith, and she's been sometimes, because it has been really hard for me and I've had a lot of challenges and battles, and she just gives me the reassurance and she gives me the strength to carry on. And it's nice that somebody does believe in me. And by having an Admiral nurse, it's somebody there for you that cares.
Excellent. And you've really been amazing throughout this. It has been difficult. but you have now got the package of care that you want, and you're being supported by the animal nurses. So I think you've been able to demonstrate that you can care for somebody in their own home, and that is possible, and they don't have to actually go into an environment which they have not wanted to.
I think a lot of it, especially with dementia, is having a good routine. Like we implemented my mum with her drinks charts, keeping fluids, which then there's no more UTIs. And it has to be, my mum's routine is very, very strict, and it works.
You've been a great advocate for others, and you've really supported many of the families who are trying to care for their loved ones. You've really helped them and supported them as well. So I know the great work you're doing, trying to raise the profile and making sure that other individuals have access to information as well to help them.
Yeah, and I think by Kelly with the Dementia Cafe, we're just starting it off, but it is where some people can come and get professional help and guidance, and also offload with other carers, because we understand and we can all help each other.
Well, thank you very much. That's and really sharing your experience will help others. So thank you for your time.